Hi guys, karibuni sana kwa Cook and Dine. I'm your host Nyama Mungaro. Thank you for joining me today into the kitchen. I'm your host and chef of the day. So karibuni sana. So straight into our recipe. Today we're making some nice vegetable rice with some nice I can't say naweza sema some chicken stew, but ile rojo rojo, the thick one. So straight into the point. Today we have, of course, our pre-boiled rice. We have turmeric. We have mixed spices. Mixed, not fully mixed actually, because I mixed it myself. So it's a little bit of garam, tangawizi, na turmeric, and a bit of turmeric there. But turmeric, main ingredient is turmeric because we want our rice to be very, very yellow. And of course our onions and our chicken, na chumvi yetu na mafuta na tufanye hivi ama. So let me just shift my basins and my spices to one side like that. And then my knife. We start working with our onions. So this recipe is gonna have a lot of onions. And today I'm doing medium size for my onions. And you can see the shapes that I'm using today. And I slice to katikati and just walk through. So yeah, I'm gonna turn on. We're gonna start with our with our rice. So mafuta kidogo sana pale. Remember this, the shapes and size of your onions should be the same because everything gets ready at the same time. Shape zako za ingredient yote inaweza kuwa vitunguu, inaweza kuwa your onions, your tomatoes. It can be your maybe if you are doing hohos, the size should be the same, guys, because it can be a bit tricky ukifanya big, small. The small ones zinaiva haraka, then the other ones remain a bit, not what you wanted. If it's golden brown, then you won't have a golden brown all through. Itakuwa na golden brown, na brown, greenish, purplish, whitish, I don't know. So yeah, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of there we go. I'll continue working on the other ones. Remember, the onions are gonna go for our chicken and also our rice. Our rice, of course, our rice. So most too. Yeah. Today is a bit noisy where we're working on. Our garden is a bit noisy. There's a lot of construction going on. Pesa iko Kenya, pesa iko. As that keeps on cooking, I'm gonna turn on our next pot. And I'm just gonna drop our chicken inside there. I'll also need a bit of water, so whatever water that was left in there. Also keep an eye on your onions. I'm almost done with the onions for the chicken. Voila. As I said earlier, tunataka kuwa na a lot of onions in our recipe. So there we go. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chopped. And yay. So just put that over there. My onions are almost burning, literally. Gosh. But that's okay, because I caught it within good time. So just put enough turmeric. Just gonna turn that a bit. Because we don't want it to burn, we're gonna add our vegetables. And my chicken is boiling really nicely. So just get another spoon and just turn it just a bit. Go back to our rice, vegetable rice. Our vegetables. Our vegetables. We add a little bit of salt, of course. Let me choose the same spoon. There we go. And because we had pre-boiled our rice, you can also use, if you've kuna rice ambayo ulikuwa umepika jana usiku, you had it for dinner, you had it for lunch, and then now imebaki. You can also do the same. Just do your vegetables, and since your rice is ready, and just work it in there. So, oof. So we just add our rice hapo ndani, and we just turn it. Wow. And remember, you don't have to limit yourself when it comes to your vegetables. Maybe you're not a carrot person, and maybe this recipe is very nice for kids. You know, you make them eat a lot of vegetables, because now unawekea tu vegetables hapo ndani. You can add courgette, you can add green peas, you can add sweet corn. You can walk around the whole recipe. So we've mixed that up really nicely. I'm gonna switch burners. Just put that there. Then I just put my pot over here. Then I switch our chicken to this one, and then so we allow that to just continue cooking up, right? Cooking up, guys. All right. Now to our chicken. Just trying to drain all the water. Make sure like as long as unajua kuna ile maji ambayo inakuwa kwa kuku. So just try to like make sure all the water is out and our chicken is kind of like coated, you know, kind of like warmed up. Na hiyo nyama imeshika moto kidogo, you know, until it goes white. Ama it's pink. Pink when it's raw, white or cream when it's a bit, when it goes through the fire, just a little bit. What color is this? This looks white, right? This looks white, Nema. This is white. You can also do this. You can use the same recipe for it can be pork. You cannot use this for chicken. I mean for fish. I'm sorry. I don't think it will come out the same way it will look when you use mutton, beef, chicken. Can be pork. Can be what meat? Can be for those guys who don't do meat. Vegetarians, vegetarians. You can look for like soya beans and kuna kwanga na ile saucy. And it will work. It will work magic. So you can see we've removed our chicken, the soup that was in there, you know, all that soup, all that stock, very important. So now I'll add my onions. Add my onions, kila kitu, no wastage. I'm gonna put this here. Now when you're working with chicken, you have to be very careful when you're turning, because you don't want to mash up your chicken. Utaki uivuruge. And I feel like this is the best time for me to add a pinch of salt. And then I do my mafuta right now. Naona tu nimalize mafuta. Tununue ingine. And at this point, we're just gonna leave it for like literally 3 minutes or even more, but based on the results that we're gonna get, of course, as it continues cooking. Remember, don't forget your rice. So I'm just trying to drop all the onions. Zifike huko chini ndo ziendelee kuiva na hiyo mafuta. Now we're gonna go back to our rice and actually just check it a bit. Let me just also make sure like the work area. So I'm gonna shift all that there. Put all my spices nicely. And of course my chicken stock, very important. Just safisha hapa kidogo. Safisha sana kusafi. Then now to our rice. So remember it was just cooking. So I'm gonna turn that off. Just remove this bit. And voila. Our rice is ready, guys. So the rice was such a simple 1, 2, 3. Remember, at this point, you don't want to rush your chicken because it's also like almost not ready. So you just want it to continue cooking pole pole. You can, if you're not in a hurry, the best way is when you have a lot of time. So you do like low fire, so it cooks and keeps on, you know, the juices, the natural juices just come out. The longer your chicken is on the fire, even the better, because it continues releasing a lot of juices. So who wouldn't want that? So remember, just let it fry, fry and also boil, because now it keeps on releasing those juices as I've said earlier. And also we want our onions also to continue, you know, releasing its flavor into our meat. Remember, I seasoned it just a little to make sure for the salt also to enter inside the meat and to continue cooking at a good pace. So yeah, today the fire is like the main guy here. Moto ndo inasema. Sisi tunaangalia tukitana. Just put my pot really nicely. So guys, have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? Hello, it's time to go to your phone or your gadget and just type in, go to Lolwe TV, pale YouTube. So type in Lolwe TV Kenya, then you go to you'll see our logo. Click on it, hit the notification button after subscribing, and definitely you'll get to find many other more interesting and more entertaining shows right here on your favorite station at Lolwe TV. Of course, you can follow us. Yes, you can follow us pale Lolwe TV Kenya. Lolwe TV on Facebook. You can also follow us pale Twitter at Lolwe TV, and of course Instagram at Lolwe TV on Instagram. Sorry, I'm so sorry about the noise today. It's unajua Christmas iko karibu, so lazima tujenge nyumba ndio tukienda ushago. Tukienda ushago tunalala nyumbani kwetu. Oh yes. So guys are constructing around the compound, and it's good. It's good. It means progress. So I'm just taking a look at my chicken, and it's looking very good. Talking about good things, there was an idea that came up, and you were to send us a video of yourself telling us you want to join the show. So what you do, you tell us your name, where you're watching the show from, why you like watching Cook and Dine, and your favorite recipe is which one, and who knows, you might be the next person who's gonna be here. And I cannot wait for you to come. So do that. End up pick up your phone. You can pick up your phone if you have a proper camera, of course. You can also shoot using your camera and send us those clips pale Lolwe TV on Facebook, and also drop us a DM pale Instagram. So when you drop it, we get it, and when we get it, we holla. You show up, and guess what? We cook. Ooh, so you can see, guys, The chicken is doing very, very well. Even better than I had anticipated. And wow, guys, it's looking very, very nice. Remember, as I said, when you're working with chicken, you want to be very careful when you're turning, because utaki pia kuifanya ikue uivuruge ikue imevurugika. And wow, I'm loving the way this looks like. Wow, very, very nice. Remember, we want our onions to be at the bottom, so I'm just trying to push down all the onions. Now I'm gonna get all our seasonings, all our spices. And of course I'm gonna get a little bit of salt, because I'm not sure the salt that we added earlier will be enough. But tutaonja, si huwa lazima uonje ukipika. Sasa tutaonja. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Tell me what you like about the show. Ask me questions. Normally, when the traditional way of making chicken is you pre-boil it. If you don't pre-boil it, you do your onions, you fry your onions, you do your spices, you do your if you have stock, you do your stock. If you want to add water, you add your water. Ask me why nimeweka onions sahi. That's a good question, and one good answer that I can give you is because I want the onion flavor to get into our chicken. And the reason why I put a little bit of salt is because salt helps onions and tomatoes. Remember, I had mentioned that earlier. If you are frying your onions, if you're frying your tomatoes, you add a little bit of salt, ina soften haraka inaiva haraka, and voila. Wow, so my onions are looking really, really nice. And I wanted them to just lazy up just a little bit. So at this point, I'll add my mixed. Then I'll do a little bit of turmeric, and of course our chicken masala. So yeah, we'll add of course our seasoning. So let me start with our mixed spices. Then we're gonna do like really little turmeric. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit more. And of course, I'm gonna add all this into our pot. Gonna mix it up. Remember, you have to keep on checking on your chicken, because use 2 seconds to get us our spices, imeanza kustick. So just gonna walk that round and round and round. And my mom will be very proud of me that I'm making this recipe, because it's one of my I have many favorite recipes, but this is a very sweet one. And because of color, I'm just gonna add a little bit of more turmeric. Haikuangi na madhara yoyote, so there's nothing like too much turmeric. As long as inaiva vizuri, you know, turmeric has to be well cooked and all that. Because normally kama haijaiva vizuri, you'll feel the turmeric, if you know what I mean. Remember, keep on turning, because now at this point, everything is sticking. Literally, everything is sticking at the bottom. So I'm gonna put my tomato paste. You might get, if you want it to be a bit not too dry, you can do tomato puree. Puree is a bit thinner than this, and it will work. You can even use the normal fresh tomatoes na bado tu, the results will be the same, and the taste can even be better, who knows. Yum, 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 yum. Wow. Just gonna mix that up. Whew. Wow. It's smelling even better. Just keep on turning that. And then, see what I'm doing? I'm adding my stock. Just gonna turn that up just a little bit. Can all my Nigerian friends just come and see this? So we're gonna leave that for around 5 minutes, but of course we keep on turning, and you allow me also, I clean my work area, then we come back. Of course, guess what? We're going to see the final product, the final picture, of course, and as I taste. So keep it locked on Lolwe TV, and remember you can get us kwa social media platforms kaa zote. Enda pale Facebook, Lolwe TV, Instagram, Lolwe TV, Twitter, Lolwe TV, and of course you can get us also on YouTube. We have our own channel. Pale type YouTube, go to YouTube and type pale kwa search Lolwe TV Kenya. You have to put Kenya at the end so you can get the right channel. So do that as we're on the break. I'll be right back, guys. Keep it locked. This is Cook and Dine. Hi guys, welcome back to the show. This is Cook and Dine. Kama ulikosa the first bit, I sijui, but yo, the station got you. We have a whole channel on YouTube. So enda pale Lolwe TV Kenya on our YouTube channel, and you can get to see the first bit. And of course, as you can see, our meat is doing very, very, very well. And naona venye inatokota, inachemka vizuri. I'm just gonna add our dania. I'm gonna just cut them into nicely, not too small, but nicely chopped chunks. And whoa, so I normally put my dania at the end. It doesn't matter, you can put as the meat keeps on boiling, however you like it, as long as the results are good. That's the whole point. So we're just gonna add all that in there. Then I'm just gonna put this here. Then I'm gonna just wipe my work area just a little bit as we get ready to serve, guys. So, look at that. Just turn it. bit. People, hide your sons because we are ready for them. And wow, so as that keeps on marinating, we're gonna do our rice. We're gonna just come to our rice. Na tunataka ikuwe maridadi kidogo. So I'm just gonna do this. Then we're gonna put into our plate. And because we want it nicely, you know, kiwa very nice. We'll turn our we'll turn our chicken off. And because our chicken also was very oily, so I'm just gonna pick the parts that I want our kuku. And of course, we're gonna get some nice sauce hapo juu because I want this and karibu sana. So there we go. Just gonna wipe that off. It can look really nice. And guess what? There is our chicken. There is our vegetable rice. Because we want it also to look all oiled up. And karibuni sana to to this magical, did I say magical? Hello, magical recipe done by who? Me. So yeah, there you go. So make sure guys you try this recipe. Please, you have to try the recipe because if you don't, how will I know? How will I know that you guys are learning? How will I know that you are together? How will I know that you're interested in actually learning all this recipe? So please go and try. Call your girlfriends and make this. You can do this for your family right at home. And now you never know. Wanaweza kuambia next Christmas hii recipe lazima ikue. And hello, you have a new recipe for your parties and for your birthdays and for all the occasions and all the functions that you have in your family. It's a very nice recipe for familia. So guys, nitaonja, and let me just use the teaspoon. Unajua ukipika hamu inakuanga imeisha, but have you met me? Hamu haezi isha, lazima nikule. The rice is looking really amazing. Wow. Then I'm gonna do the chicken also with the rice. And wow. You have to try this. You must try this recipe, guys, because it's amazing. It's tasting so flavorful. Remember when I was telling you, I mixed my onions with the chicken and then continued boiling because, wow, I can feel the flavor. It's amazing, guys. You have to try. You have to experience this. And, wow, thank you so very much. So very much for joining me today. It's always an honor, and I'm really thankful. I send shout out to everyone, all my friends, all the fans for Lolwe TV, and of course everyone here at Lolwe TV. We are really thankful for you to join us during the show. Until next time, guys, this has been Cook and Dine. But remember, you can definitely be part of the show. End up on the YouTube channel, watch the shows, pick your favorite episode, and take a video and tell us why you like the show, where you're watching it from. Please introduce yourself. Tell us your name, your location, where you're watching the show, why you like the show, and why you want to be part of the show, and which recipe, by the way. You can even share with us which recipe you wanna show us right here on Lolwe TV at Cook and Dine, and you'll get the chance. You'll come and you show us. So guys, as you're working on that, I have to go, but next week we are here, next weekend we're here. We're doing something new, so keep it locked because many magical things and many amazing things are going to happen during the show. So make sure you do not miss any episode for Cook and Dine. Until next time, guys, this has been Cook and Dine. Toodles. See ya.